Good morning, everybody, and happy Wednesday to everybody. Look what I got here. Isn't that just blinky, 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 just the way we like it? But except we're gonna have to shorten the shoulder straps. And then up here, this is for this young lady like her, a little bit too revealing. So what we're going to do is I'm gonna cut out some of the lining. I'm gonna get some of the lining, I should say, in some of the chiffon over here, and we're going to make a little triangle just to cover her up a little bit, because that's a little bit too spicy. Anyway, watch to the end and you'll see the end result of this beautiful dress. See you in a little bit. Okay guys, I went ahead and shortened the shoulders. Both look very pretty. Got them all hand stitched nice and neat, about 2 inches on each one of them. So now let me go ahead and finish the front. Be right back. Okay, so if you wonder where do I cut a piece out for the front, this is what I do. I use the front of the dress, which most likely, since there's so many layers, I'm going to cut a moon out, since the front of the dress where your feet are is so much dress there anyway. So if I do a nice even cut from one edge to the other, like a little moon, you will never know the difference, because then you have all those layers on top of it, and it is easier for the young lady to walk in them anyway. Her shoes will not show. And here it is. I'm gonna grab from one edge to the next edge, and with the seams are my pointers, and I fold it over like this, and this is the point. This is the point right in the center of the front, and taking this point right here, I'm gonna go very evenly and just take a little tip of the front of her feet, and like that nobody would ever know, and we got enough fabric to hide her little cleavage. You want to see? Gonna make myself a little marking. This is the front, so we only need about this much, and I'm gonna cut like a little moon out of it. Just like that. Just bring out of it. And it doesn't have to be nice and neat, because I'm gonna grab it now, and I'm actually going to, if I can get my machine working, and I'm gonna make a little hemline attached to the old one, and just blend it all in very nice and neat. You'll know that's my favorite word. Nice and neat and perfect. I guess it would help if I would string my needle. See, just a really thin one, like they had it. If you look at their original, can you see that? Do you see the original? It's just a little bitty hemline, and we're gonna do exactly the same thing, so nobody knows the difference. Just a little teeny tiny hem, so the dress doesn't fringe. And now, of course, I'm gonna do the same thing with the chiffon. And that looks very good. Okay, so now that we got these two pieces, we're gonna sew them together. And once we got sew them together, we're going to work him on the dress. Okay, so this is what it looks like pinned on, and now I'm gonna sew it all together. Look, it looked great. We got it almost done. I'm just cleaning out the edges by sewing the triangle down to the dress, so there's a lot of leverage there as she moves and she doesn't tear a hole into it. And I'm gonna show you here in a second what the triangle looks like on the other side. I just want to tuck this in so there won't be no Frenching and nothing hanging out in the front. You want to make sure everything is nice and neat. You want to make everything look just nice. You who know me, you know how personal I take y'all's clothes. And there you have it. Isn't that a pretty dress? See, you cannot tell that it was sewed in. And let me show you where I cut out. See, you cannot even tell. It blends all in nicely. She's going to look absolutely gorgeous in her beautiful dress. She's going to be covered up and look absolutely stunning. She's have a really good time without worrying about being exposed. Okay, and our shoulders, everything is nice and neat the way we like to see it. You'll make it an awesome Wednesday. Bye, guys.